Thank God. I hope they take the asshole off life support and save the great state of Nevada a trial. Oh, so well, we know where they're at now. He's in a medically induced coma. They don't expect him to survive. I hope he doesn't. I still see his image burned into my retinas. I hope he hurts the entire fucking way to hell. I can still smell him, you know, burning. Here. What do you think so far? I can try another angle, but I think this one is going to be great. You're the artist. I trust you on this one. We still have time before Missy gets restless. Okay, so he's drawing the dog. She's a good dog. How does that shit work? Is she just yours forever? Or do you have to turn her in at some point? Legally, she belongs to the city. It's pretty common for them to retire with their handlers, though, so she'll probably be mine forever. I hope she is. How'd you become a canine handler anyway? I've always liked dogs, and the offer presented itself a few years into being a patrol officer. Having a dog like her requires a certain amount of sacrifice. Turns out, it's a little less of a sacrifice when you're a childless 33-year-old bachelor. Kind of an ideal candidate for the program. Not a bad choice. Why are you a childless bachelor? You're built like a fucking Terminator with a face prettier than Arnold. Oh my god. You should be drowning in booty calls. Easier this way, I guess. It doesn't help that none of the women in this building are my type. Really? With the variety we have, not a single one. What's your type then? Men. You go. That explains a lot, really. The LVPD isn't known for its open and accepting nature. I'm sorry. Here, I'm done with the sketch. Probably looks a lot more like you and Missy now. You're really good at this shit, you know? Being an asshole? I know. I've worked very hard at it. Oh, you mean the sketch. Yes, not good enough. Never quite good enough. Spoken like a true creative. Fuck you. What do you know about creativity? I agree with East. So, I have an inch or two of some good scotch remaining if you want some. If you're willing to share some of your good stuff, I'm not sure I'm allowed to say no. Sit, let's drink to Dimitri's painful death. To Dimitri's painful death. And to you getting some real goddamn sleep. I don't know how much longer I can stay awake. Aha! I'll be happy when things are back to normal. Or as close to normal as they get around here. And when my apartment stops smelling like some burnt asshole. A candle would probably help with that. You seem like a peony sort of guy. Peony and asshole might be worse if they just mix together, though. Peony and asshole. You think anyone sells that? You could be an entrepreneur. I'd need to check the price on the ingredients. I imagine, oh my god, it'd be hard to find a seller. Yeah, peonies have fallen out of style. Oh god. Oh Jesus. I think they're done saying anything meaningful. I'm sorry, but that was funny. Oh shit, that cracked me up. I guess let's go down and see if we can see anybody else or talk to anybody else. Oh my god, I kind of have tears in my eyes. Jesus. It's super dark down here. Oh my god, what happened to the lights? What the fuck is that? Someone left their phone here. Based on the top message, it might be Seth's. It looks like he sent a message to everyone in the building. It might be important, but the discussion seems very long. Sometimes, you'll have to decide what Corinne will do in an unusual situation. Every choice is one that Corinne will would reasonably take. However, some of the choices require Corinne's stress to be low. They aren't always better choices. If Corinne's stress is higher than the stress required, Corinne can't make that choice. There are never any trick choices. Choose the option you'd most likely do in her situation. Okay, what would you do with the phone? I would probably read the whole damn thing, because if I don't have a phone and they've read, this feels like it's going to be a waste of my time. Hello, Sundown residents. Please use this group chat to message me about any information or concerns on the property. Thank you. Dorothy Antoinette has left this chat. Break out the champagne, it's time for a fucking toast. I'll see if the vending machine has any. What are we toasting about? The end of our short but energetic murder nightmare. Details, please. Dmitri Holden. He was the descendant of Leopold Stiltz, trying to finish his work. He told the police just before they put him in a medical coma. Guess the crazy fucker set himself on fire thinking it'd finish it. He's still alive, but they don't expect him to last long. Huh, that explains why he burnt to death in a seated position. Not to death. To almost death, whatever. I assume you two are at the hospital now. If you could sweet talk past the police, you could probably watch him ooze. But if he's dead, he's finished it. Yeah, Lockhart, he finished it and nothing happened. Because that stuff Leopold Stiltz believed in is bullshit. Who the fuck is Skittles? Leopold Stiltz, crazy OG occult serial killer Dmitri finished his work. I'm so lost right now. How do you know that? He didn't finish it if he's alive. I know you think this is made up, but if I'm right, this isn't a good time for champagne. What do you know, Starla? I don't know anything, Ash. I just have guesses. What are your guesses, then? I don't want to talk about them to a bunch of people I don't know until I have more information. 'Kay, cool. I'm still drinking champagne. If the bet is between crazy guy with murder delusions or actual literal murder magic, I know where my money's going. I'm not going to go around knocking champagne bottles out of everyone's hands. Better not. I'll fight you for champagne. I haven't had champagne in years. Hank Bussy has left this chat. New way, I'm too sober for this shit. Did he tell the police anything about the hashtag S? Not that I heard of. I gather he just mumbled something about it being finished. Although his apartment might have more information. Creepy spell books or whatever, it might not have all burned. I'm not saying we should go in there, but East, if you're going in there, I'm going in there with you. I'm not Scooby-Doo, so you have fun with that. Ethan Ishikawa has left this chat. I'm only a fifth of the way done with this conversation. This all seems pretty anticlimactic, though. Like, that's it, 2 teens and a married couple and your ancestors' life work is done. Man, at least take out a few more just 'cause. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, you know the whole building can read your messages, right? There isn't an apartment 666, is there? No. And it'd be 616 anyway. 666 is the mark of the devil, you know. I know what you're trying to say, Maddox, and you're wrong.